Hey everyone, welcome to another Pathfinder adventure card game scenario. We are on the basic level of scenarios, so scenario B4, and we're at the Smoking Den. We're at this location at the start of your turn. You may reveal a card that has the poison trait to examine the top card of your location deck. Well, Alahazra really doesn't have any cards with the poison trait, I'm pretty sure. So probably won't be using that location effect this game. Okay, so advancing the blessings deck, it's a blessing of the elements, and right away we get the villain. So it's a check to defeat combat 12, immune to the fire and poison traits. Okay, so that's going to be difficult to say the least, because Alahazra's offensive capability is basically fire. So it says before you act, discard a card from the blessings deck for each other open location. Okay, there's only one open location, so don't have to do that. So Alahazra has a strength of D6. She doesn't have the melee skill, so this is going to be a straight up D6 check. She has a blessing of the ancients in her hand, so she'll be able to roll another D6. She also has the ally Maga 3 Fingers, which might help out, but it's gonna, and she has the Game of the Afterlife effect, so could be interesting. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I rolled a 6 and a 4. So that was very fortunate because we can use Maga 3 Fingers ability to add 3 or subtract 2. Well, obviously, we will go ahead and add 3 to the roll. So that means that since we rolled a total of 13, we're going to recharge Maga, and that means that we have defeated the villain. Okay, well, that was pretty quick. The scenario is closed. We don't do the when permanently closed effect, and the Smoking Den location is now complete. Well, pretty awesome. First card, and let's go ahead and do a deck check. So the what we have here for let's go ahead and get Alahazra's deck here. This is her deck. Those are some of the cards she had. So let's do a deck check. So what we're gonna have for Alahazra, she has the Game of the Afterlife. She didn't even need that for that encounter. Blessed of the Ancients, Vomit Clansman. So obviously having Maga 3 Fingers is pretty awesome. What a really powerful card. Probably going to have her for the entire campaign. So let's go ahead and do the deck check here. Find traps. Really glad she got that card as well. Let's okay, let's get this not blurry. There's the armor. So as you can see, Alahazra does not start with any weapons whatsoever. So the reward for that scenario was a card feat, and the reward is also a random non-basic boon. That's pretty cool because she's going to be able to not only pick a card, but she's going to be able to randomly get a card and keep it. So the question is should she get a blessing, an ally, an item, armor, or she could actually get herself a weapon now. So pretty tempting. I mean, she's got lots of great spells. Does she want a weapon? That's the question. I think I might want to give her a weapon just so that she has some other options. She could possibly get a staff and a fire effect. That's kind of tempting. Another spell. Does she want another spell? Should have thought about this before because there are a lot of great options. She didn't gain any loot this scenario, so she really doesn't have anything to trade. So she won't be visiting a trader. Well, she might. But then, yeah, because she doesn't have really 2 cards to trade, so she can't see a trader. So no merchant visit today. It's just going to be deciding what's the card list and what's that. So, kind of like looking at, let me look at her story here to see like what, so at a young age, so she was blind, she started exhibiting powers, she was driven from her home to the desert. So she's got the power of the sun and the flames. She's exposing injustice. That's interesting. I think I can, you know what? Let's go ahead, we're going to go ahead and do the weapon choice. We're going to give her a weapon. So that's going to be her first card feat. And now, thanks to this scenario, she actually gets to have a weapon. So it'd be really cool. Maybe a torch has the attack and fire trait. That'd be pretty cool. So she gets one random weapon boon. So there's a giant stack of weapons here I'm shuffling up. I'm rolling to see if I'm going to use the top or the bottom half. It's the bottom half. I'm rolling a D30 right now. See what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. And, okay. So this is the boon that she gets. She gets a whip. So it's strength melee. So that's going to help her out because at least she has a D6 of strength. And, okay. Well, that is the end of the Smoking Den scenario. Defeated the Ifrit. Barely with the help of her ally, Maga. Ended up getting a whip out of that scenario, so makes for an interesting story. Alright, well I appreciate everyone watching. I'm going to have scenario B5 up shortly, and that's about it. Alright, thanks so much. Bye.